Okay, greetings one and all, and welcome to day number 3. Yes, day number 3, week 11 of our journey together, and it's definitely a delight to have each and every one of you here this evening. Let's dive into the topic for today. Today we're gonna be, let's head up. Today is Wednesday, so that means that we're gonna be doing math and English for today. Wednesday, the 8th of November.
Tomorrow is quiz day.
And tomorrow is quiz day already. I don't understand how fast this week is going. Just flying straight by. The subject is, of course, mathematics. And the topic is, yesterday we did subtracting areas. The day before that we did adding areas. So what do you think we're going to be doing today?
Multiplying?
Multiplying them.
No, no. Unfortunately, we don't multiply areas at this level.
You could divide them.
Divide them.
I see subtraction.
Subtracting. We did subtracting area yesterday though.
You need adding.
Yeah, we're gonna add areas part 2. All right. So what we didn't look at is when we have areas whereby we have a circle. So let's look at when we have something like that. So for example, I want to combine all 3 of the shapes together. So the circle, the triangle, and also just the rectangle. Hopefully we can find it out. So find the total area of the shape. So we're gonna find the total area of the shape. Remember, area deals with the space inside of the object, right? And then perimeter deals with the space around. Bry and Bree, your handwriting yeah, your handwriting is terrible. Like terrible. Do you be rushing when you write?
No, sir.
So why is your handwriting? It's either you or your sister. Both of you are. When I look at your work, the handwriting is terrible. I need you to do a better job at writing. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
Because I can't understand your handwriting. I can't understand it. And the diagrams you draw, you need to do a better job at drawing them. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
All right. And your sister, Bree and Bri, please improve your handwriting. All right, so we want to find the total area of the shape, and that goes for everyone. Some of you write very neat. Aaliyah Store, her handwriting is basically impeccable, very neat. And who else? Olivia, handwriting is very neat. I know you have a lot of others who handwriting is neat, but some of you, your handwriting is not good at all, so you need to improve on that. So let's say we have this shape. I want to, okay, let's say we have, yeah, let's say we have something like that. And let's say that we have a thing like that. And let's say that on the side of it, we have, well, on top of it, All right, good. Let me do the colors so you can see it properly. So we have this, and let's say that this is this color, and let's say that this is that color orange. And so the idea here is that we want to find the total area of this shape, right? Now, first we need dimensions. So let me put the dimensions on this. Let's say the dimensions on this is, let's say that that is good. So let's put on the dimensions on this particular shape. So let's say that this is a right angle triangle. So let me make certain of that we know it's a right angle triangle. Please draw the shape. By the way, how many shapes do we have in this shape, in this one shape combined?
3.
Three, very, very good. So let's say that the radius is, say, 4 centimeters. Okay, I see what's happening now. Give me one moment. One moment. I have to probably restart this because it's freezing up. All right, so I think we're good now. So let's say we have on this side, let's say that this is 4 centimeters. So on this side, we have 4 centimeters. So this is going to be 4 centimeters right here. Let's say that also on this end, we have, say, let's say that this is, it's a pretty long side. So let's call this 11 centimeters. No, I don't want to use 11. Let's not use 11 because it's going to confuse some things. Let's use, let's say that this side is, say, 12 centimeters. So what's the length of this rectangle?
12?
12 centimeters, very good. And let's say that the total length of this is, say, 8 centimeters. So that means that the bottom part here is also going to be what? 8 centimeters. And what's going to be the length of this side? Seeing that we already know this side is 12. What's going to be the length of this side?
12.
12 centimeters as well. Very good. Have we done the area of a circle?
No, sir.
I don't think we've ever done the area of a circle. I've never done the area of a circle. Ooh. I just done the area of a triangle, rectangle. We've never done the area of a circle. Wow, interesting. Okay, that's very, 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 very important. Very important for your exams. They love those sort of questions. This is 12 centimeters. This is going to be, let's say, let's call this side. Oh, by the way, this is a right angle triangle. Let's say that this is 5 centimeters. All right. And let's say that this side is, let's say that this side is 6 centimeters. All right. So, but what they asked us for? They asked us for the what? They want the what?
Total area.
They want the total area. Very good. So if we're trying to find the total area, how are we going to do that? What's the first thing we must do?
Find the area of rectangle.
Find the area of the rectangle. Very good.
Length times width.
And how do we find the area of the rectangle? Well, that's going to be
Length times width.
length times width. So I'm going to use green to represent that. So the area of the rectangle. So area. By the way, I'm writing today. So you can see my terrible handwriting.
Mhm.
Now the thing about it is that I'm using the keyboard. So yeah, the laptop. So it's not gonna look my best, but I'll try to make it presentable. We want the rectangle first, right? Do we? So let's do rectangle first. So the area of the rectangle is what we want. So area of rectangles. Remember, they asked us for the total area. So we want the area of rectangle first. Now, for the area of the rectangle, what do we say that the formula is for the area of the rectangle?
Length times width.
Length. Very good. Length times width. Is she on here? Is she on here today? Shion, are you there? We can't hear you, you know. I see a mic moved, but we can't hear you. Length times width. What is the length of this rectangle?
12.
12, very good. 12 centimeters. By the way, it's supposed to be meters. 12 centimeters. And what is the width of this rectangle?
8
8 what?
centimeter.
8 centimeters. Very good. So the length is 12 and the width is 8 centimeters. All right. Now, if we want to figure out the area of the rectangle, what is length times width?
96 centimeters squared.
Over
So-
2.
Over 2? No, sir.
That's when we doing the triangle.
That's when we do a triangle. 12 times 8 is what? 12 times 8 is
96
96. 96 what? Centimeters.
centimeters squared.
Centimeters squared. Very good. So 96 centimeters squared. So that's the area of the rectangle. So we're finished, right? We're finished with the whole problem, right?
No, sir.
No, we still have more
No,
to
sir.
do. Okay, so what else we have to do? Wait, Naya, where's Naya? Oh, there she is. Sienna, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Are you still doing vectors?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the area of, where's Lanaya? Is Lanaya here? No, I don't see Lanaya. So now we want the area of what?
Triangle.
The triangle.
Triangle.
Very good. Now, let me see if y'all remember. Without looking in your books, what is the formula for the area of a triangle?
Base
That was-
times height.
Base times height.
That's it. Base times height.
Divided by 2.
Over 2.
Divided by
So
2.
over
Base times
2.
height divided by 2. Very good. Base times height divided by 2. Please do not forget to divide it by 2. So the area of the triangle is going to be equal to the base of the triangle.
One question, Mr. Pati.
Uh-huh.
All you have teachers is gonna be on the BGCs for math.
Say it again.
All you have teachers so far is gonna be on the BGC math.
All that I have taught you all.
Yes, sir.
Listen, all of that I've taught you all is going to be on your exams. That's the reason I'm teaching you it. Otherwise, I wouldn't teach you it. I'm going to waste my time. So I'm teaching you all what you need for your exam. They love these sort of questions. Mensuration, they love them. So, and even inside school, maybe some of the things I've taught you, you're doing in school, or you will do in school, or you have done before. So base times height. What is the base? That's tricky.
12
centimeters.
centimeters.
No,
12 times.
no, the base is not
Okay,
12. Look at
8 centimeters.
5
Five,
centimeters.
It's
five.
5.
5. Look at the right angle. Remember I told you? Right, look at the right angle. So it's 5 centimeters. The base is 5. All right. So 5 centimeters. What is the height?
6.
6
Oh.
centimeters. Very good. All divided by what?
2.
2.
2.
Which
What is 5 centimeters times 6 centimeters?
30 centimeters squared.
30
30 centimeters.
2.
30 centimeters squared. Divided by what?
2.
Divided
2.
by 2.
2.
30 centimeters squared divided by 2 is what?
15
15.
squares.
15 centimeters squared.
Squared.
Very good. Squared. Good. Now we're finished, right? Totally finished. We're good?
No, sir.
No, sir, we didn't even do
No.
a circle.
No, we have to
Sir.
do area of the circle too? Wow,
Yes.
man, it's a lot of work. All right, so area of the circle. Since y'all say we have to do that, let's do it. So the area of the circle, by the way, let me give you the formula for the area of a circle. I don't think I've ever given you the formula for the area of a circle. If someone already know it, you can tell me if you know. If you know the formula for area of a circle.
I know it.
Go ahead, tell me.
Area equals pi times radius.
Who said that?
Bri.
Right. And you just read. So you did this in school before?
Not in school, with a different tutor.
A different tutor. Very good. So area of a circle. She's absolutely right. Area of a circle is going to be equal to pi times what? R, which is the radius, squared. So area of a circle is pi times radius squared. Oh, by the way, let's say in this case, pi is equal to 3.14. All right. What is the radius of the circle?
4
4
centimeters.
centimeters.
4 centimeters. You sure that's not the diameter?
I'm sure.
No, sir.
That's the radius. Radius.
This is the radius or the diameter? Tell me.
Radius.
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 Y'all
Radius.
sure? Y'all sure?
If that was the
Positive.
diameter, that wasn't gonna be that short, Mr. Vadik. You can't trick us.
How about divided by 2? 4 divided by 2.
Which is 2.
So the radius is 2, right?
Yes.
The radius is 2. Jevin
No,
said
sir.
Jevin said the radius is 2.
Yes, 4.
The radius is what?
4 centimeters.
4
4
centimeters.
centimeters. Very good. 4 centimeters. Because the radius is what? Half of the what?
Diameter.
Half the diameter. So the radius is what? 4 centimeters. So this right here, 4 centimeters, that's the radius. Okay. That's the radius. No, I want radius. So the radius is 4 centimeters. Very smart group, y'all are. Very smart group.
Thank you.
So what is pi? Pi is what?
3.14.
3.14. Very good. And the radius is going to be what?
4.
4
Four.
centimeters.
Four.
4. Remember, it's 4 squared. Okay. And what do we mean by 4 squared? That's simply what?
4 times
4 times 4.
4 times 4. So 4 squared is basically 4 times 4. Again, 4 squared is 4 times 4. What is 4 times 4?
16.
16.
16. Very good.
Same.
So 4 times 4 is 16. All right, so now we have to multiply 3.14 times 16. I want you all to multiply that and put your answer inside the chat, please. Multiply 3.14 by 16 and put your answer inside the chat, please. And that will be the area of the circle. Again, multiply 3.14 by 16 and then tell me your answer. Put your answer inside the chat. Don't tell me your answer, sorry. Put your answer inside the chat. Again, multiply 3.14 by 16 and tell me what your answer is. No, sorry, put your answer inside the chat. I keep on saying temperature. All right. So remember to put centimeter squared behind your answer because it is the area that we're doing. All right. So multiply 3.14 by 16 and then put your answer inside the chat for me, please. Once again, multiply 3.14 by 16 and put your answer inside the chat. Remember to put centimeter squared behind your answer because so that I can know that you know that it's area that we're looking at. All right, what did y'all get when y'all multiply them?
50.24
50.24 centimeters squared.
15.4. 15.24.
50.24 centimeters squared.
15 or 20? 50. Which one?
50.
50?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, I see most persons have that. So let's multiply it together and see what we get. Okay. So let's multiply them. So we have 6 multiplied by 4. What is 6 times 4?
24.
24. So 6 times 4 is 24. So we have to multiply 6 by 4. That's 24. Put the 4 down. Put the what? 2 above. 6 times 1 is what? 6 plus 2 is 8.
8.
Right? 6 times 3 is what?
18.
18. Very good. Put the 0 down. 1 times 4 is
4.
Sir?
4. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 3 is 3. So we add them up.
Excuse me, sir.
Go ahead.
Can I use the bathroom, please?
Yes, you can. 4
you.
plus 0 is 4. 8 plus 4 is
12.
12. 8 plus 2 is 10, isn't it? And 3 plus 2 is 5. Where do we put the decimal point? We have 2 numbers behind the decimal point, so we're going to put the decimal point where? Right.
Between 0 and 2.
Very good, between 0 and 2. So the answer here for the area of the circle is 50.24 centimeters squared. How many persons had that? 50.24 centimeters squared.
I
did.
Very good.
I got it.
Excellent. 50.24 centimeters squared. So that means that we're finished, right? We're done with,
No, sir.
no, we still have more to do. So what must we do?
Total area of the shape.
We have to find the
Total area.
total area. Very good. And so how do we find the total area?
Addition.
Addition, yeah. So what all we have to add up?
The area of the triangle, the area of the rectangle, and the area of the circle.
Very good. The area of all three of them. All right. So the triangle, the rectangle, and the circle. So let's add them up. If you add them up already and you think you know the answer, you can put your answer in the chat. But for those of us who haven't done that already, y'all could, we can do it together. But if you already know the answer, you can put it inside the chat. That's fine. Because I know some of you here are Speedy Gonzalez. So total area. So total area. The total area, we have to add the area of the rectangle, which is going to be 96 centimeters squared. We also have to add the area of the we also have to add the area of the triangle. And the area of the triangle is 15 centimeters squared. Hello, he's in now. He's in. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, no, Mr. Patrick. Sorry for coming.
Wi-Fi did run down. Can you let him back in? He's waiting to be let back in.
Yeah, he's in now.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you too. So 96 centimeters squared, 15 centimeters squared, and the last one is going to be what? 50 point what? 24 centimeters squared. So we have to add all of them together, right? And when we add all of them together, what do we get? What y'all get? Anyone got an answer yet?
161.24 cm square.
Okay.
Centimeter square.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I think that's Bri or Bree.
Free, sir.
Bree. Bree. Y'all sound so much alike. All right, so let's add them. Let's manually add them so I can show you how to add them because some people don't know how to add them. Notice that we have 96. It's going to be 96.00. Gotta put the 00 because you have decimal points at the back. Then it's going to be 15, 15.00. And then we have the last one, which is 50.24. Notice how I'm adding this, all right? And notice how I'm laying it out. The decimal points at the back, and where I don't have a decimal point, I put placeholders. 0 plus 0 plus 4 is what?
4.
4, very good. And 0 plus 0 plus 2 is what?
2.
2. We put the decimal point here. 6 plus 5 is what?
11.
11, put the 1 down, put the 1 above. 9 plus 1 is?
10.
10 plus 1 is?
11.
11 plus 5?
16.
16. Very good. So it's 1, 6, 1. So the answer is, so the total area, right, is going to be 161.24 centimeters what?
Squared.
Centimeters squared. Centimeters squared. And that's how we do total area. Now, Ajani, do you understand how to do this?
Yes, sir.
And how about you, Akiro? Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Aaliyah, do you understand? Aaliyah Store?
Yes, sir.
How about you, Angel? Angel, do you understand how to do this?
Yes, sir.
How come you don't respond in the chat when I ask for the answers?
I didn't respond this time, but I was responding.
Okay, well, you need
I
to
was
respond.
still adding it up too.
You're still adding it up? Okay.
I
Bethany?
was still adding it up.
Okay, Bethany? What number do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Brian, Bree, do y'all understand how to do this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's good. Okay, Vat, Prasenti, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Latalia, can you explain how we got everything? Starting from area of rectangle, triangle, and everything.
Yes, sir. So to find the area of the rectangle, you have to multiply length times width. The length would be 12 centimeters times 8, which 8 would be your width. And once you add it up, you should get 96 centimeters squared.
We added or we multiply?
Multiply.
Mhm.
To find the area of the triangle, we must multiply base times height divided by 2. The base would be 5 centimeters and the height would be 6 centimeters divided by 2. And you
Mhm.
would get 30 centimeters squared over 2. And once you divide that, you should get 15 centimeters squared. Pi, I don't
R
remember how to
squared.
say that. Pi r squared would equal to 13.
Wait. Why are we doing pi r squared? What are we trying to find?
The circle, the area of the circle.
Good.
Pi r squared would equal to 3.14 times 4 squared equals 3.14 times 4 equals 13. 3.14 times 16 equals 50.24
How do we get
squared
the 16?
because we multiplied 4 times 4.
Good.
To find the total area, you would have to add 96 centimeters squared, which you got from the area of the rectangle, plus 15 centimeters squared, which you got from the triangle, and you have to add the 50.24 centimeters squared, which you got from the area of the circle. Once you add it up, you should get 161.24 centimeters squared.
Very good. Thank you for the explanation. I need a male, so I'm gonna ask Jeremiah. Can you explain how we got the total area?
Yes, sir. So you add 96.00 because we don't have nothing at the box. So you add that up with
No. Start from the area of a rectangle.
So which one we do again?
Start from the area of rectangle, then the area of triangle, area of circle, then the total area.
Oh, okay.
Pardon?
Yes, sir. So we do length times width. So the length is 12 cm and the width is 8 cm, and that adds up to 96 cm square.
How do we get 96? When we what? Add, multiply, how do we get 96?
Multiply.
Okay.
And the area of the triangle is base times height multiplied by 2. So it'd
Multiply by 2 or divided by 2?
Divided by 2.
Okay.
It'll be 5 cm times 6 cm multiplied by 2. That'll be
Divided by 2.
Divided by 2. That'll be 30 cm square. Divided by 2. That'll bring you to 15 cm square.
Okay, good. And then how we get the area of a circle?
The area of a circle, we do the I don't really remember that part.
It's called pi.
The pi,
What is pi?
the
What's pi equal to?
pi equals to the whole
And we say pi is 3.1.
3.4.
3.14. So that's why we have 3.14 here. How do we get the 4?
Because it's 4 cm.
Because the what?
The circle is 4 cm.
The radius of the circle. The radius of the circle is 4.
So we do 3.14 times 4 times 4
Why do we do 4 times 4?
because there's 4 sides, not 4 sides, 2 sides.
No. We do 4 times 4 because it's 4 squared. All right. And so 4 squared means 4 times 4. All right. Okay, finish up now.
They do 3.14 times 16.
How do we get 16?
Times 4 times 4.
Okay.
And that brings you to 50.24 cm square.
Okay.
And the total area is 96 cm square plus 15 cm square plus 50.24 cm square and brings to 161.24 cm square.
Very good. All right. Anyone have any questions on this before we move on to the next example? Does anyone have any
No, sir.
questions?
No, sir.
All right. Okay, Mark,
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
go ahead.
May I leave early, please?
How early?
Like right now.
What happened?
I'm going out for dinner with my dad.
Okay.
Okay, have a good night.
Good night. Okay, Ma, do you understand how we got the total area?
My Wi-Fi is cutting in and out, so I don't really understand.
You don't understand? Okay, let's do I can do another example so you can understand it. Joseph, do you understand how we got the total area? Hello, Joseph. Yes, Joseph. Joseph, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Do you understand how we got the total area? Or you need me to explain it again?
You just saying it one more time.
Do you need me to explain it again or do you understand?
You could explain it again.
Okay, sure. And who else? Shekinah Kalma. Where's Shekinah? Shekinah Kalma, are you there? Joseph, where's the sister? I need help from your sister, please.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand how we got our answer or you need me to explain it again?
I understand.
All right, good. Are you writing it down completely?
Yes, sir.
All right.
What is it, Mr. Petit?
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Okay, good. Sabri, you asked me a question?
Yes, sir. May I please use the bathroom?
Yes, you can. I'm gonna put the the screenshot of this inside the chat for those persons who do not have it, so you could still benefit from it. But we're gonna move on to another example. It's gonna be our last example before we go into the the grade exercise. So let me move all this thing from the screen. So let's do another example. So example number 2. And the instructions is still to find the area, the total area at that. And so find the total area of the shape. So let's say we have, again, we have a rectangle. Let's say that we have, Joseph, where's Joseph? Joseph, where are you? I need you to pay close attention, you understand me?
Yes, sir.
Pay close attention because I need you to understand this. All right, so let's begin to label this. And Kmar, I need you also to pay close attention. Janelle, did you just reach?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. So for those who didn't get it the first time, I need you to pay close attention to this. So you would be able to get it this time. Oh, by the way, I need to do one more thing. I need to give you all a radius. All right, so let's begin. Let's dive into it. So let's begin with the numbering. So let's say that this side we have 5 centimeters. Which means that this side also is 5 centimeters. So that the radius is 3 centimeters. So that the base of this triangle is, oh, by the way, it is a right angle triangle. That this is 13 centimeters. This is 11 centimeters. By the way, if this is 11, what is going to be the length of this side?
11 centimeters.
It's also going to be 11 as well. Very good. And so what's going to be the length of this base? Let's say that, let's say that it's 6 centimeters. So make sure you use a ruler and a pencil to be able to draw this. Again, make sure you use a ruler and a pencil to draw this diagram. All right, now, what's the first thing that we're gonna do for this one? If you want to find the total area,
The area of the rectangle.
Rectangle.
Find the area of the rectangle. Very good. Now the rectangle is the one that is in yellow, so we need to find the area of the rectangle. What is the formula for the area of a rectangle?
Length times width.
Length times width. Very good. So area of rectangle. Is Naya here?
Yes, sir.
What are you doing?
Quadratic equations, right?
Oh my goodness. I have something for you.
Yes, sir.
I thought you was. I know I told you to do it, but I didn't think that you was going to do it so quickly.
Oh no, I haven't.
Have you started?
I'm trying to decipher stuff right now.
All right, I'm gonna give you help, lots of help. I have 2 videos on it, and also the last paper I give you, which is 39 pages, is the solutions manual. All right, so
Great. Yes, sir. Thank you.
no problem. So area of the rectangle. So go through them. Oh, by the way, go through them according to what I have in the video and the solutions manual, because when I redid it, I realized that some questions I left off that was supposed to be a part of the paper that I didn't put. So go through the video and also the manual. All right.
Yes, sir.
So area of a rectangle is going to be what? Length times what?
Times width.
Times width. Very good.
With
Length times width. Now, what is the length of the rectangle? What is the length of
11 centimeters.
the length is what? 11 centimeters. Very good. Now, what is the width of the rectangle?
5 centimeters.
5 centimeters.
5 centimeters. Very good. When we multiply them together, what do we get?
55
centimeters.
55 centimeters.
Very good. 55 centimeters. Centimeters what?
Squared.
Squared. Very good. Perfect. Now let's look at. Now we need the area of. Go ahead, Jabez.
I don't have my charger, so I'm gonna try to join on my laptop.
All right, no problem. Now we need the area of what?
The triangle.
The triangle. Very good. Area of the triangle. Now, by the way, if you think you know how to do this and you can do all and put your answer inside the chat, the final answer, you can go ahead. I'm not stopping you. If you know how to do it completely and you want to do all of it and put your answers inside the chat, you can do that. Just don't be wrong. All right, area of the triangle is what?
Base times height.
Base times height. I was so close to making this good. Now, triangle. Now it should be easy for this one to know what is the base and what is the height. So what is the base of the triangle?
6 centimeters.
6, very good. And what is the height?
13 centimeters.
15 centimeters.
What? 13?
Oh, I mean 11 centimeters.
Mr. Batista, I choose 11 centimeters.
Yeah, 11. 11. 13 is the hypotenuse. We never use the longest side for the height as a general rule. So the base is what? 6 centimeters. And the height is 11 centimeters. By the way, 6 centimeters this is the base right now. And the height is perpendicular to the base, which is 11. All right, and so that's how we get 11 centimeters. Joseph, do you understand so far?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Divided by 2. Kmar, do you understand so far?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, what is 6 centimeters multiplied by 11?
66 centimeters squared divided by 2.
Very good. 66 centimeters squared.
And that's 33 centimeters square.
66 centimeters squared divided by 2. And that's going to be what?
33 centimeters square.
Is that true? When we divide it, we get 33?
Yes, that is true, Mr. Batista.
Okay. So 66 divided by 2 is 33. All right. Denisha? Where's Denisha? Denisha, are you there? How about Destiny? Destiny, are you there? Destiny. Can't have from Denisha, not Destiny. Dante Darvel, are you there? Where's Dante? Dante? Hello, Dante, are you there? What happened to the Ds? None of the Ds are responding. Egypt. Hello, Egypt, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, do you understand how we got 33 centimeters squared?
Yes, sir.
Okay, explain it to me. How I got 33?
We divide 2 by 55.
Okay. Start me from base and height. Start me from here.
First, you multiply 6 times 11, and you will get 66.
Okay. Why did we use 6?
Pardon?
Why did we use 6?
Because 6 is the base and 11 is the height.
Good. And 66 divided by 2, what will we get?
33 centimeters squared.
Very good. And how do we get the area of the rectangle? What do we do?
We multiply 11 by 5.
Why did we use 11?
Because 11 is the length and 5.
I can't hear you. You cut off very quickly.
Because 11 is the length and 5 is the width.
Good. And 11 times 5 is what?
5 centimeters.
Very good. 55 centimeters. Stacy, how are we gonna get the area of the circle? Where's Stacy? Stacy Pindo? Is she here? Stacy, are you there? Jessica, how we get the area of a circle? Is Jessica here? Jessica, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, good. How do we get the area of a circle?
By r square
Pi r squared.
Probably
Uh-huh.
3.14
Why use 3.14?
because the pi is 3.114.
Very good. Pi is equal to 3.14. And okay, so pi is 3.14. Where's Joseph? Joseph, please pay close attention at this point.
Times
Times what?
3 squared.
Why we use 3?
Because 3 is the radius.
Very good, because 3 is the radius. Okay, Ma and Joseph, please pay close attention at this point. 3 is the radius. And so we have 3 what?
3, that would be
My Wi-Fi call again.
3.14 times 9.
Okay, 3 squared. How did you get 9?
Because 3 times 3 is 9.
Very good, because 3 times 3 is 9. So just please pay close attention to this part. Notice that we use pi. Pi is 3.14. Well, first of all, the area of the circle is pi r squared, where pi is 3.14 and r is the radius. We know that the radius is 3 centimeters radial. That's what it gave us. All right. And so it's going to be 3.14 multiplied by 3 squared. We use 3 because 3 is the radius. Now, 3 squared, what is 3 squared? 3 squared is going to be what? 3 times 3? And what is 3 times 3? 3 times 3 is what? 9. 9, very good. So 3.14 multiplied by what?
9.
Multiplied by 9. And what do you get when you multiply 3.14 multiplied by 9?
What's the 28.26 centimeters squared?
So 3.14 times 9 is 28.26 centimeters squared. Very good. Thank you, Jessica. 28.26 centimeters squared. All right, good. Joseph, do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Ma, do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So we have, if you think that you know the final answer, you can put your answer inside the chat. I see Jeremiah already did it. Sabria already did it. Waterfall, Jessica, Olivia gave us the whole thing. She's right so far. Let's see if she'll be right with the last step. Chardonnay, thank you. Bethany, Bri, Kaden. Kaden didn't give the final answer though. Latalia, yes, he did. Yes, he did. Aaliyah Store, Claremont, and Zaria. Zaria just didn't give us the final answer. All right, so who want to help me with the last part?
Me.
Go ahead.
So you put the total area.
So we want total area. Now we're gonna get the total area
By adding 55, 33, and 28.26.
So 55 centimeters squared plus 1.
Plus 33.
That's 33 centimeters squared, yes.
28.26.
Plus 1. 28.26, very good. Plus 28.26 centimeters squared. That's gonna be equal to what? If we add up 55 plus 33 plus 28.26, what do we get? Let's add them up. So remember how we said we have to set it up to add it? Let me set it up properly so that we can add it. We have to put what, 55,
55,
55.00, right? What else?
That's
And what?
33.00
33.00.
and 28.26.
By the way, let me correct this.
With
So 50,
the everything.
so 33.00 plus what? 28 point what?
Two six.
0.26, very good. So we add them up. 0 plus 0 plus 6 is gonna be what?
6.
6. 0 plus 0 plus 2 is 2. 5 plus 3 plus 8 is 16. Put the 6 down, put the 1 up. 5 plus 3 is 8, plus 2 is 10, plus another 1, that's 11. So the answer is 116. 116.26 centimeters squared. Oh boy. Centimeters squared, let's write this properly. So it's gonna be centimeters squared. And by the way, it's supposed to be 55.00. All right, how many persons got 116.26 centimeters squared? How many persons?
I
got that?
did.
I did.
I did.
Very good. I mean,
did.
before I got it. Before me. Right?
I did.
Very good. All right, so are we ready for the graded exercise?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Using a sympathy.
Yes.
Can you send a screenshot of the work, please?
No problem. You mean the first slide?
No, sir, on the slide we are now.
You say send a screenshot of it?
I said you can send a screenshot of it in the chat.
Okay, sure, I can.
Fat pig. Fat pig, that's why you pay, that's why I tell you.
What the
All right, so let's go ahead and actually do an example. Not example anymore. We're gonna do graded exercise. And y'all say you're ready for them, so let's see how you do. So remember, for this one, we're trying to find the total area, all right? So
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
go ahead.
We could have more than 3 this time.
More than 3? It depends. I don't know, because
Mr. Petit, these hard to draw?
they're hard to draw. Oh,
Yes,
how-
sir. Well, let's try it.
It's not, it's literally just a square, a rectangle, a triangle, and a circle. Please don't do it. Now, when we start getting into time graphs, when you have to actually draw the whole graph, then I can understand that. But these are simple drawings. All right. Let's go ahead and actually do it. Let me erase all this thing on the screen. I'm sorry, I put the thing in the chat for you as well.
Thank you, Mr. Petit.
Pardon?
Zara, sorry, not Zaria. All right, so let's begin. Ready exercise. Number 1. Instructions. Find the total area of each shape.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Go ahead.
May I be excused after we do the exercise?
What happened?
I'm going to eat something and come back.
Okay. Let's say we have the shape and Lanaya. Where's Lanaya?
Yes, sir.
Did you finish vectors?
No, sir.
Please finish that.
Yes, sir.
Why are you late, Lanaya?
Can you find my laptop?
What? You couldn't find your laptop?
Yes, sir. I went out earlier today and I couldn't remember if I bring it inside or left it in the car. And I didn't remember where I put it down, like if I did bring it inside.
Sounds like you're not being responsible, Lanaya. All right, so for this one, we have to, let me see if I can form my numbers, will it work? No, never mind. Let's say that this is that this is 6 centimeters. Let's say that this is 12 centimeters. This is 12 centimeters of as well. No, let me not make the numbers too so big. Maybe smaller numbers. 6, let's say this is 9. So this is also 9. So this is 10. Centimeters. So that this is 6 centimeters. Let's say that this is 8 centimeters. And let's say that this right here is the right angle triangle, and that's one, that's number one, the first one. So this is number one. Let's look at number two.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit, that's an 8?
8, yeah, it's an 8. Let's say that we have the circle, and the circle is at the bottom here. So this is 12. I said this also is 12 centimeters. I said that we know that this is 10. I It's also 10. For each of the questions, pi is equal to 3.14. Just so that we could be on the same page with what pi is. Pi is 3.14. That's the approximation that we're using for pi. I say that base is 7. So that the hypotenuse is 13. So this is 8 centimeters. That's number 2. And last but not least, let's do number 3. So this is 5 centimeters at the bottom here. Let's say that this is 2 centimeters. I say that this is 6 centimeters. And this is 8 centimeters right now. That means that this is also 8 centimeters. And this one is also 6 centimeters. Alrighty, so that's the three there. Only gonna give you three because they take pretty long to do. All right, so see how best we can go through them. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. Zaria, what number you on?
Number 2.
And Zara, what number you on?
I'm on number 2.
Number 2. Kmar, what number you on?
Number 2.
Do you understand what to do, Kmar?
Yes, sir.
Is it working neat?
Yes, sir.
All right. Bethany, what number you on? Bethany, what number you on? Number what? Number 2, okay, good. Tanaz, Forbes, what number you on?
I'm on number 1.
Number 1, do you understand what to do?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Nevaeh Wallace. Nevaeh Wallace, are you there? Where's Nevaeh? Can't hear from Nevaeh these days. Stacy Pender, what number you on?
Number 1.
Okay. Do you understand what to do?
Yes, sir.
And Shekinah,
Yes, sir.
what number you on?
Number 2.
And do you understand what to do?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Santos Clark, what number you on?
Number 1.
Number 1, do you understand what to do?
Yes, sir.
Nevaeh Wallace, where's Nevaeh? Nevaeh Wallace, are you there? Can't hear from Nevaeh. Waterfall, what number you on?
Number 2.
Number 2, okay. Korai, what number you on?
I'm done.
Say it again.
I'm done.
You're done with all that? All this?
What?
Pardon?
Number 3, no, I'm sorry. Number 3.
Is it working neat? That's my question.
I'm not home, so I don't have a room.
Pardon?
I'm not home, so I do not have
That's
a
not what I
room.
asked you. I said, is it working neat? That's what I asked you.
I don't have a room.
No, I know you understand my question. Is it working neat?
Yeah, yes.
Do you understand what to do?
Yes.
Pardon?
Yes, sir.
All right. I hope when I check your work, I don't be disappointed. Nathan Higgs. Nathan?
Yeah.
What number you on?
Pardon?
What number are you on? What number are you on?
Number 2.
Number 2? Yajane Battle. Yajane. Yajane, where's Yajane? Yana from Yajane. Hayden George, what number you on?
Going on number 3, sir.
Angel, what number you on?
Number 2.
Number one?
Number 2.
Number two. Do you understand what to do?
Yes, sir.
Chardonnay, what number you on?
I'm on number 2.
Me too. Santos, what number you on?
I don't really get it.
You don't understand it?
Not like that, myself.
Okay, what number are you on?
I stay stuck on number 1.
Okay, what have you done? What have you done so far? What have you done so far? Remember, the first thing you have to do is find the area of
Rectangle.
the area of rectangle. How do you find area of rectangle?
Length times width.
Good, so it's going to be 10 times 9, right?
So
Good. After you find the area of the rectangle, what do you need to find?
area of the triangle.
Good. How do you find the area of a triangle?
Base times height.
What is the base? What is the base of the triangle?
Is 6.
Yeah, it's 6. All right, so it's going to be 6 times what's the height?
10.
No. The height is 8. They're always perpendicular to each other. So the base is 6, the height is 8, and then you have to divide them by 2, right? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Good. So base is 6, height is 8, divide them by 2, you get your answer. So you get the area of the rectangle, area of the triangle. Now how do you do the area of a circle?
That's the part I don't get.
Okay, remember the formula, what the formula says. What the formula says? Pi r.
Pi r squared.
Pi r squared, very good. Now, what is pi? What is pi? 3.14. Good. And what is the radius in this question?
The radius is 6. 7.
All right. Very good. The radius is 6. Good. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, so pi is 3.14 times 6. What is 6 squared?
36.
36. Good. All right, so you got it now, Santos?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, good. All right. China, what number are you on?
Number 2.
Number 2. For those who are finished with their work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, for those who are finished with your work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Joseph, what number are you on? Joseph, what number are you on? Where's Joseph? Hello, Joseph, what number are you on?
Number 3.
Number 3. Good. Jalen, what number are you on?
I on number 2. Mr. Petit, my mother stepped out, so I can't send the work right now. I have to wait till she come back.
Okay, no problem. Denisha? Denisha, are you there? How about Destiny? Destiny, are you there? Dion, what number are you on?
Mr. Petit, I just writing it down since I wasn't here during the class when you was explaining it.
Just find the area. Just find the areas of all the shapes and then add them.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Petit,
Go ahead.
if there's 5 digits inside of a number, am I supposed to put the decimal after the first 2 digits or after the first 3?
It depends on where's okay, what is the number?
11,304.
What did you multiply?
3.14 times 36.
Okay, so it's 113.04.
Okay, thank you.
And it's not okay. It's either yes
yes,
or
sir.
no so. All right, for those who are finished, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, for those who are finished, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. We soon are about to answer these questions. Brad Sean.
Yes, sir.
Do you know how to do this? I noticed we came late.
I think so. I'm trying now.
Okay. Kevin, what number you on?
Number 3, Mr. Petit.
Okay. Sienna? Sienna, are you there? I don't see Sienna. Naya, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How are you going with the questions?
It's good. The examples help a lot. Like, I'm able to look at them and understand.
Okay, so you watched the video or you just looking at the solutions?
I'm watching the video as I'm looking at the solutions.
Okay, good. Lanaya,
Yes, sir.
you finish the vectors yet?
No, sir. I have a few more to do.
I thought you said it was just on number 3. I mean, just the third one.
Yes, sir. But I was working. I did some more last night. So
Okay.
yes, sir.
All right, some persons are already sending me their work. For those who are finished with their work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp again. For those who are already finished with their work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, for those who are finished with their work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, for those who are finished with their work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. How many persons are finished? How many persons are finished? Let me know.
I am, sir.
Michael, are you done as well?
Yes, sir. I'm about to send it to you.
Okay. How about you, Matthew? Matthew, are you finished?
No, sir.
Okay, Stanae Penaman. Where's
I'm
Stanae?
done. I'm sending no, sir.
Okay, good. Stanae Penaman. Where's Stanae? What number you on?
Finish. I send it to you. Well, I do the last piece, then I'll send it to you.
Okay. And hello, Tiana.
Hello?
Yes. What happened? Your internet dipped.
My laptop died.
What happened? You don't have you don't have a charger?
I do. I just had to go get it.
So let me ask the question. Wait, I don't understand. You allowed your laptop to die?
No, sir, I didn't realize it was dying until it died.
Yeah, no. Supposed to have your laptop charged up, man. I look like it look like I just let you in now. With the vectors, how far are you not on them?
I think I just reached up the 11th video.
Okay, what I need you to do is once you finish with them for the night, whatever you wrote down for the night, take a picture of it. So we soon move on to English anyway.
Yeah, so
All right. And please don't let your laptop die on you, man. Just have your laptop charged up as a part of being a responsible teenager, man. All right.
yeah, so
Good. All right. Can we, for those who are still working, I'm still going to give you opportunity to finish that, but we're going to start answering the questions, seeing that it's almost time for class to end. Again, how many persons are done with?
Me.
I am, sir.
Okay, good. Okay, good. So that means that we could start answering them.
I am, Miss.
If you are done, can you put your answer for number 1 inside the chat for me, please? Put your answer for number 1 inside the chat.
The total answer?
The total. So the first one that we did, or that we have to do, is we have to find what the area of the triangle. That's going to be what? Length times width. And that's going to be, what is length times width for this one? It's going to be what? What is the area of the, what's the area of the rectangle?
The area of the rectangle is 10 times 9.
10 times 9. What is 10 times 9? That's going to be what?
90.
90 centimeters.
Very good.
squared.
90 centimeters squared. Good. So that's the area of the rectangle. How about the area of the triangle?
Base times height divided by 2.
Very good. What's the base?
The base is 6.
6
What's the height?
centimeters.
8.
Height is 8. Divided by what?
Divided by 2.
2. What is 8
Two.
times? 8. What is 8 times 6?
48.
8 times 6 is
48 centimeters squared.
very
Divided
good.
by two.
Divided by 2 is what?
24.
24. It's very good. Centimeters squared.
Area of the circle is pi or 2.
Now we have to do area of the circle. Area of the circle is going to be equal to pi r squared. What is pi? 3.14. Right? What's the radius?
6.
Very good. So it's going to be 6 times 6. And what did y'all get for that?
11 3.04.
Very good. So 3.14 multiplied by 6 times 6 is 113.04. Point 04. And then what's the total area?
I put it wrong.
127.
What's the total? When you add all them, what you get? You have 90
22.7
plus what? 24
plus
what?
the 11.3.04
plus 113.04. So 113.
Excuse me, Mr. B. 6 times 8 is what? According to your example up there, you're working.
48.
divided by 2 is,
24.
why is it also number 12?
So we have 90 plus what? 24 plus what? 113.04. That's gonna be what? What's the answer?
22.7.04.
Very good. 22.7.04 centimeters one. Centimeters squared.
Centimeter squared.
Very good. How many persons got this one right?
I did.
I did.
Anyone else who got this right? 22.
I did.
7.04 centimeters squared.
I did.
All right. Clement, what happened? Saria, what happened? Bry, what happened?
I multiplied the 6 times 6 first.
Okay, be careful. All right. All right, let's check for the second one. Number 2. If you think that you already know the answer, put the answer inside the chat for me, please. If you think that you already know the answer for number 2, put your answer inside the chat for me, please. Put what you got. So the area is going to be equal to what? The area rectangle is going to be what? Length times width. So what's the length? The length is 10. And what's the width? No, the length is 12, sorry. The length is 12. So 12 times 10. 12 times 2. What is 12 times 2? It's going to be what?
12 times 2.
12 times 10. 120. Again, if you already know the answer, put the answer inside the chat for me, please, for this question. Next, we have the area of the rectangle, which is going to be what? Base times height. What is the base?
Base is 7 times 12.
Very good. Divided by 2. Casey and Kevin, Casey and Kevin, y'all very quiet. Y'all are very quiet.
Mr. Petit, I just sit back. I gotta watch my motion and get my answer.
Mr. Petit,
You're all getting.
there's only one day I quiet. I understand though.
I have to be quiet today.
You understand? I wonder if y'all understand. Y'all look like y'all.
Yes, of course I understand. I get all three of my answers right. I know.
Don't mind me being quiet today, but I understand.
Okay. You're me scared.
I understand.
All right, good. What is 7 times 12?
84.
84 divided by 2.
2.
What you get?
42.
42, very good. And then the area of the circle is gonna be what? Pi, which is what? 3.14.
Times 8
times what?
times
Times 8 times 8. Yeah, 8 times 8. And what do we get when we multiply them?
200.96.
Those are big numbers. 114. 200.96. Very good. 200.96. All right, now when we find the total area is going to be what?
120 plus 42
120
plus 120
what?
plus 42
Plus 42
plus 200.996.
Very good. Plus 200.96
equals.
And what does that equal?
362.96.
So 120 plus 42 plus 200.96 is going to be equal to 362.96 centimeters squared. How many persons got number 2 right? How many persons got number 2 right?
I did.
I did.
Very good. Only 2 persons? Only 2 persons got number 2 right?
Me.
I did.
I did.
I did.
Very good. 362.96 centimeters squared. Thank you. Okay, Sabria,
I got that.
Waterfall, Kevin, Jessica, Chai, Bethany, Samaya, Bri, Olivia, Janelle. Janelle, how you got that? That's Janelle.
Because I times 3.14.64 wrong.
Oh, okay, you multiplied them wrong. Okay.
I mean
So-
3.14 times 64.
Okay, so be careful with that. Please make your corrections as well.
Yes, so.
Very good. All right, so let's do the last one. Oh, we only put 4 minutes. All righty. Number 3, the last one, the grand finale. Put your answer inside the chat, please, for number 3, what you think is number 3. Again, put your answer inside the chat, what you think is number 3. I'm gonna start with the first rectangle, which is 4 times 4. That's not a rectangle, that's a square actually. So the area of that is gonna be what? 16. And then I'm gonna do the area of the other rectangle, which is gonna be what? Length times width. What is the length? 8. What is
8.
the width? 6. What is 8 times 6? 48. And then now let's do the triangle. The triangle is what? Base times height. What is what? The base is what? 5. The height is what?
2.
The height is 2, right? And so base times height divided by 2. What is the base? 5. What is the height? 2. So 5 times 2 is what?
10.
5 times 2 is
Divide by
10.
2.
Very good. 10 divided by 2. 10 divided by 2 centimeters squared. What is 10 divided by 2? It's gonna be what? 5
centimeters squared.
5. And then the last one is the area of the circle, which is what?
Pi.
Pi, which is 3.14, multiplied by what?
Multiplied by
7, because 7 is the radius, times what? 7. By the way, if you think you know the answer, put your answer inside the chat for me, please, for number 3. If you think you know the answer, put your answer inside the chat. So we have 3.14 times 7, which is what?
49.
49. And 49 times 3.14 is what? 153. Point what?
86.
0.86. Now let's do all the areas together. We have 16 plus what? 48 plus what?
5.
Plus 5 plus what? 153 point what? 86. And so the area, therefore, is going to be equal to, when you add all them up together.
222.86.
So again,
222.
222. Point what?
8 point.
Point what?
8.
0.86.
86.
Yeah, 0.86, good. All right. How many persons got number 3 right?
I did.
I did.
Really?
I did.
Really.
I did.
I did.
Good, very good. 22, yep, a lot of you got it for true. Olivia, Waterfall, Bethany, Bri, Bree, Michael, Chadney, Jessica, Aaliyah, Kevin, Janelle, Natalia, and Jevin. Now how many persons got all right? All 3 right?
I did.
How many persons got all 3 right?
I did.
I did.
Okay, you did. Okay. Now, if you think you understand this topic, please put I in the chat. Again, if you think that you understand this topic, please put I in the chat. If you do not understand, put N. Again, if you feel like you understand this topic, please put I. If you don't understand, please put N. I need everyone to answer that, please. If you feel like you understand the topic, please put I. If you don't understand, please put N. All right, Clement, Matthew, Kevin, Zaria. All right. Again, if you feel like you understand the topic, please put I. If you don't understand, put N. I need you all to take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. That's everyone, please. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Take all of your math notes. All of your math notes. Take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. All right. So let's move on. I think Shion is the only person who said N. Shion is the only person who said N. I don't know if Shion was here. Shion, were you here? That's the question.
My apologies, Mr. Petit, for leaving. My internet dropped.
Okay. All right. Okay, so let's move on. We are going to do English language. And I hope I have that. Okay, good. So all right, so now it's time for English language. So let's head up properly. So the topic for today, well, let's head up for English language first. Today is what? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, the 8th of November, 2023. The subject is, of course, English language. Rye, you don't need your camera on. All right. The topic is, by the way, what is the last topic that we did in English language? You want to remember?
Emphasis in hyperbole.
Euphemism. That's the word. Euphemism, and what else?
Hyperboles.
Hyperbole. What do we mean by euphemism? Anyone can remember? What is a euphemism? Anyone can remember what we mean by euphemism?
A figure of speech that involves.
No. In your own words, What do you mean by euphemism?
It's like a word or phrase that substitutes a milder word or phrase that substitutes something more harsh or
Very good. So it's when you use a word that is light, that is calm, that is easy, that is politically correct, instead of using a word that may be more harsh. Can someone give me an example of a euphemism?
The man is beautiful.
The man is beautiful. All right. If I want to say,
Old
say
people can be replaced with senior citizens.
very good. Old people can be replaced with senior citizen. Instead of saying old people, I can say that they are senior citizens, or they are probably even elderly people, but saying old people, old ruggedy people sounds harsh, right? What if I want to say someone is fat and I don't want to use the word fat? Say it again. Queen sized.
Big bone.
Full
Big bone, full bodied, yeah, full body. Plump.
Curvy.
Curvy. There's another word, I didn't use it, but there's another word. It's called buxom. Buxom. Yes, go ahead.
I still think telling people another way instead of saying fat, big bone is still offensive.
Big bone is still offensive. So what should they say that's not offensive?
Curvy.
Curvy. Okay, curvy is not offensive. This word buxom is another word that means fat. As you can see, the synonyms are plump, curvaceous, and curvy. Buxom is a very good word. I found this word when I was reading this book. Anyone remember Bakalam, or anyone have read Bakalam before? I've heard the book Bakalam.
No, sir.
No. Anyone in there does literature?
I haven't heard that.
No, sir. In
Never.
our school, only like 9B is do things like literature.
Y'all haven't heard about Bakalam? Wow.
No, sir.
How about
Call boy though.
How about a raisin in the sun? A raisin in the sun?
Yeah, cowboy boy in my skin.
The skin I'm in.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yes, Scannerman too.
And then Sanson Johnson.
And beyond tall grass.
And beyond tall grass. Okay. Okay, interesting. I'm surprised y'all don't know about Bakalam. Bakalam was the thing in my literature class. Bakalam, a raisin in the sun. What else we did? We did Bakalam, a raisin in the sun. We also did this book. It was a white book by Cheryl Albury. What's the name of that book? Had a bunch of stuff inside of it. I can't remember the name of that book. Maybe when next class I'll remind you the name. All right, today we're going to be looking at, oh, by the way, what hyperbole means. What does hyperbole mean?
Exaggerated statement.
Exaggeration.
Very good. It's an exaggeration. Now, can you guess what we're going to be doing today?
Alliteration.
Alliteration? No.
Personification.
Is it one of the figurative language?
Imagery.
The 4 types of
Imagery.
Nope.
Onomatopoeia.
Nope. Nope.
Personification.
Nope. It starts with Odo.
Oxymoron.
Oxymoron. Very good.
Who?
Oxymoron, and then oxymoron. We're gonna be looking at oxymoron and P.
Personification.
Nope.
Falsum.
I think you lose me at P.
P.
Puns.
I was
A.
gonna say photosynthesis just now.
No.
Dead mean in science.
Paragraph.
No. P-A-R-A.
Paradox.
Paradox. Paradox. Oxymoron and paradox. Okay. Oxymoron and paradox. How many persons have heard about these two words before? Oxymoron and paradox.
First time hearing about it.
First time, and stop lying. First time hearing about
I've
oxymoron.
heard of.
Serious, Mr. Lee.
What?
I've heard of
Like stuff you teach us. Like stuff you teach us. My teacher just teaching us, Mr. Video. Like I did.
Exactly.
Wow. Wow, this is crazy. All right.
I've heard of paradox before.
You heard about
Usually-
paradox before. What does paradox mean?
Basically, I've heard the time version of it, like
Uh-huh.
a time paradox where you meet your past self.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, interesting.
That's what
It
I've heard
sounds like you watch a lot of anime and stuff like that. Flash and stuff like that. All right. All right. Anyone know about oxymoron? What does that mean?
There's
something to do with science.
I can tell you that.
Say it again. What you said, Latalia? Okay.
I'd have to go to my school bag to go tell you that.
Oh, mercy.
Oxy-
Okay, oxymoron. So oxymoron is basically a marriage of opposites. All right. It's a marriage of opposites. So it's a literary
I can give you
device.
examples, but I don't remember the meaning.
Oh, okay.
Like pretty ugly.
Yeah. Yeah. So so oxymoron is basically when you take two words that are opposite and you make them into one word. Okay. So oxymoron is a literary device that juxtaposes or puts together supposed to be an X. Juxtaposes. Contradictory. Let me spell this right. Contradictory or opposite. Should we can say opposing ideas within a brief phrase. Okay. So even though they are opposite words, right? Even though they are opposite words, they still come together and somehow they make sense. Because it's sort of weird about oxymorons, right? Oxy means, by the way, remember we talk about Greek and Latin roots. Oxy is a Greek word, and that means sharp, or you can say pointed, right? And moros is a Greek word, and that means like That means foolish. So oxy means sharp or pointed, and moron, moros, means foolish. So basically, when you're dealing with oxymorons, your primary goal is to make it ironic, is to make it meaningful too, right? You want to make it meaningful, but it's ironic at the same time because they opposite, yet somehow they make sense. So let's look at some examples. So let's look at examples of oxymorons. So maybe we can say jumbo shrimp. Now, what's the oxymoron in this sentence? What makes it an oxymoron?
Jumbo.
Jumbo shrimp. Like, why is it? Why is it oxymoron? Why?
Because
shrimp are usually not big.
Jumbo is big.
Yeah, very good. So the pairing of jumbo, right? Which means what?
Huge or
Meaning,
big.
Yeah, meaning large or huge, right? That pairing of that. How many persons say eat shrimp?
Me.
Me.
Yeah,
Okay,
especially when it's curry.
You are eating a crustacean, by the way. A small crustacean.
It tastes good too. Yeah, shrimps are called the cockroaches of the sea.
Ouch, man. All right, so the pairing of jumbo, which means large, and shrimp, which is a small crustacean, creates a humorous contradictory image, right? So they're contradicting. It's a contradiction of two things: jumbo, which means big, and shrimp, which is small. Right? So it creates a contradictory image. And that's a oxymoron. Jumbo shrimp, that's an example. Let's use another example. So I like this one. Act naturally. Act naturally. What's the problem with that?
It's not finished.
Act naturally. What's the problem with that? Can y'all see the difference? Or can y'all see the oxymoron?
If you're acting, then it can't be natural.
If you're acting, then it can't be natural. Very good. That's very good. Very good observation. If you're acting, it's not natural, right? So if you're pretending, then it's not natural. All right. But somehow we understand what they're trying to say. Act naturally. When they say act naturally, what they mean is try to make it look real. That's what they basically mean, right? Try to make it look real. So act naturally. But technically speaking, act naturally is an oxymoron because if you're acting, then it's not natural. If you're pretending, then it's not natural. So acting and natural are the two contradictory ideas. Acting is pretending, natural is real life. So, but yet we somehow know what they mean by act naturally. It means to make it look real, make it look like what you're doing is actually what someone would actually be doing in real life. So the phrase combines the idea of acting, and we know acting basically is pretending, right? With the expectation of natural behavior. And this creates a playful, creating a playful contradiction. That's to act naturally. And there are other oxymorons. Can someone give me another example?
Bittersweet.
Bittersweet, yes. Anyone else?
To tower in defeat.
Say it again.
Tower in defeat.
Tower in defeat. Okay, I thought you said towering defeat.
Old news.
Say it again.
Old news.
Say it again.
Old news.
Bold news.
Yes, sir.
How is that contradictory?
Like old
Old.
and news.
Oh, okay. Old news. Okay, gotcha. All right. Pretty ugly. That's a good one. Okay. Now let's look at paradox. So we know what oxymoron is. Oxymoron is when you can combine two things that are opposite and bring them together. Anyone know what we mean by a paradox? Anyone? No. No one know what a paradox is? Come on, man. I'm sure y'all know.
No, sir.
I've heard about it in a movie, but I can't tell you what it is.
Yeah, because like normally in movies they talk about like time paradoxes.
Oh,
Yeah, like that.
interesting. All right, so a paradox, but the weird thing is, and it's a good thing that we're doing them together, because a paradox and oxymoron are very similar. Very similar. There's a slight difference between them, but they're very similar. Because a paradox is simply put, a paradox is a contradiction, all right? Or it might even be an unsolved problem. So a paradox, like an oxymoron, so we can talk about their similarities. So like an oxymoron, it involves putting together or involves the putting together of seemingly contradictory or conflicting ideas. So both paradoxes and oxymorons bring together two conflicting ideas. So both of them are alike in that way. They bring contradictions together. All right. The problem is the difference between a paradox and an oxymoron is that paradoxes are usually longer, right? So like just like how oxymorons may be just like a combining of two words or something like that. Paradox is usually it may be a phrase, it may be a whole sentence, right? That, or like a whole sentence could be a paradox, or a whole phrase could be a paradox, right? But with oxymorons, it's typically two words as a general rule. And so paradoxes are just basically longer versions of oxymorons in a way you can think about it like that. All right. So, and also we use paradoxes. We use oxymorons for humor, but we use paradoxes more so to, to make people think, to have like a thought-provoking, pause in our writing. So, however, so let's make a note. However, a paradox is a more extensive statement or situation that, upon deeper reflection, reveals a hidden truth or resolution to the apparent contradiction. And that's another feature about paradoxes too. Paradoxes sound like they are contradicting each other, but when you think about it some more, you realize, hey, they're actually talking about something deeper. This thing actually makes sense. All right, so that's the weird thing about paradoxes. They sound like they are contradiction, but when you look at it, it actually has a deeper truth to it. So when we look at the three characteristics of paradoxes, number one, there is an apparent contradiction. What does that mean? That means that it looks like these two things in the paradox, like they are contradicting each other, they are opposite to each other. The next thing, at first glance, right? At first glance. So paradoxes usually at first glance, they look like that. They look like they contradict each other. The second thing about, the second characteristic about paradoxes is that there's a deeper truth. So at first glance, you look at it, oh, these things contradicting each other, I don't understand. But then as you think about it more and more, so upon closer examination, it reveals a deeper or more sobering underlying truth or insight, right? And then the third feature about paradox is that it helps people to engage in provocative thought. So it helps, when you put inside your writing, it helps persons to be able to think about what you're saying more. And even as you're reading, if you're reading a paradox, help you to be able to think critically and be able to think like, what are they actually saying? So you're basically able to stimulate curiosity. It encourages contemplation, and it helps people to probably even reconsider what they probably think is true. All right. So definitely paradoxes is basically oxymorons on steroids. It's basically another way to think about it. Now I'm going to put a paradox on the screen, and please do not freak out, but it's a weird paradox. So here it goes. This statement is false. This statement is false. Is that a paradox? By the way, let me get examples. This statement is false. Is that a paradox?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Why is it a paradox? Besides the fact that I put examples.
Because you say statement. It's a hidden truth. Basically.
What's the hidden truth? I say this statement. I say this statement is false. So what's...
We don't know the statement.
No, this statement.
Oh.
I think y'all get it. Anyone get it? Anything they think they get it? This statement is false. Anyone think that they understand what it's saying?
Okay, I might try
The
to
statement, this
understand.
statement is false, is that it's okay. Wow.
Take your time, take your time, take your time.
This statement is false, is the thing. That's the
You sound like
the
you're all over the place.
the statement is, this statement is false. That's what it's talking about. And so that's why it's the paradox, because why is the statement false? It's saying that the statement is false, but why, what? So then how, okay, so see, now that's why I do it. Because it makes me think, it's telling me that the statement is false, but then
Then it means it's true. That means it's
If the
false.
statement is
Exactly.
false,
Uh-huh. Very good.
then the statement is true.
Okay. And if the
That-
statement is true,
Then
it is
then it's false. Then it's false.
Then it's false. Oh my gosh.
Boy, that's
Exactly.
a yeah, jump.
Exactly. This is very good. This statement is false. Because okay, the reason why it's a paradox. Anyone else want to try to explain it before I take a? Anyone else want to try to explain it? But Lanai did a good job. Korai,
A statement supposed to be true.
say it again. Say it again.
Isn't a statement supposed to be true?
No, it's saying that this statement is false. So, okay, they're saying the statement that you're reading, read out, this statement, the one I have in brown, is saying this statement is false. Okay, so if it's saying the statement that you're reading is false, this statement is false, right? That's what it's, yes, Zara?
Mr. Petit,
Yeah,
I'm excused to leave.
we can go. So this statement is known as the liar paradox, right? That's what this is known as. Because if you say this statement is false, then how can I believe you? You say the statement is false. So if this statement is false, then that means it's true. And if it's true, then that means it's false. And if it's false, so it's like you know, loopy doopy
Mr.
doopy.
Mr.
Doing
Petit,
a time loop,
Mr.
like
Petit.
you trying to say.
Yeah,
like go back and forth.
you in a back and forth. Because if I
Mis-
say,
Mr.
go ahead.
Okay, so, right? It's telling me that the statement is false,
Mhm.
right? Which means that it's the truth
Yes.
about the false statement.
I lost. Help me out. What you saying?
Okay, it's telling you that the statement that you're reading is false, right?
Yes.
Which means that it's true,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And it's the truth about the statement that is false.
Okay. But if the
Ah.
statement is false and that's the truth, then you can't trust it because it's false.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
So the statement.
But it is true. But it is true though.
No,
It's-
okay. If it's
is
okay,
true.
if it's true, okay, that's okay. Let's assume that the statement is true. All right. Right? If you're saying that it is true that this statement is false, if you're saying it is true that the statement is false, then that means you have to accept that the statement is false. And so you can't accept what it's saying because if you, it's even hard to explain it. It's so weird.
Oh my God.
I'm not even gonna try.
Hold on, Mr. Badid, I
I'm
can
not
try
gonna-
and make an example, right? So, say for example, somebody said that Netflix is not real, and they say the statement is false, but actually the statement is actually true. But at the same time, the statement is false. What is up my head jumping? Hold
It's
on.
like someone tell you, okay, I am a liar, right? And then they say, it's that's basically what it is. If someone say, I am a liar, right? If you accept that it's true that they are a liar, then how do you know that the statement that they just said that they are a liar isn't a lie? See the weirdness of it? That's basically what's happening here.
I know what's going on.
If I ever try to explain this to one of my friends, their head will just fall off, you know.
So this is known as we call this the
Liar.
the liar paradox, yeah, known as the liar paradox. All right, I remember learning this when I did probably math 300. That was crazy. That's the first time I saw this statement. We used to paradox.
Not 300.
You were doing paradox in math?
Yeah, we was doing paradox in math.
No boy.
That's when you have to do proof. That's our introduction to proof writing. And so that's when we had to look at.
You have to write in math?
Yes, you have to write it in math. Yeah, you have to write it in math.
Mr. Badee, you just make me learn something every day, you know.
Known as, that's my job. Known as the liar paradox. I want to say something more. This, we can say this, this self-referential statement creates a logical, puzzling puzzle, right? Logical puzzle by challenging, it's crazy, its own truthfulness. That's crazy. Let's do something that's more, that's easier. How about this one? The more you know, can someone finish this?
The more you agree.
You get.
The more you know, the more you realize. What?
You don't know.
You
How
don't
little,
know.
how much you don't know.
You don't know. Very good. The more you know, the more you realize you don't know. Why is this a paradox?
Because the statement is telling you, like, the things you know, you really don't know about the thing you know.
Yeah, it's like you know that you don't know things.
Yeah,
you
it's
know
kind
that there's a much deeper truth to what you already know. So
It's like
the
you
truth.
know your mommy, but you don't really know your mommy.
No, we ain't that deep. No, what it's trying to say is that you would think, here's the paradox. You would think that the more you know, the more you would think that you know. That's what you would think. Because, like, as with anything, the more you do it, the more you get better. But the paradox is that the more you know, it's like trying to fill up a Gatorade bottle. You would expect that as you pour more water inside the Gatorade bottle, the Gatorade bottle will do what? Will fill up, right? But this is saying that the more information I get, the more I realize that I don't have information. It's kind of weird. You would think that the more information you get, the more you would be like, yeah, I got more information. But yet, the more you know, the more you realize you don't know, because it's what? It's still so much more to know. And so that's what we call a paradox. So this paradox reflects the idea.
Mr. Petit,
Mm-hmm.
Kaden just did it just now when he said, Mr. Petit, you teach me everything. You teach me something new every day. So now since he knows that, whatever you said, I can't remember. Now that he knows that, that's something else that he didn't know.
Yeah. This paradox reflects the idea that knowledge expands one's awareness. Expands. It's not the right expands. Expands one's awareness. Of how much there is still to learn. All right, put an example of either a paradox or a oxymoron in the chat. Again, put an example of a paradox or oxymoron in the chat. You can use Google, seeing that it may be hard to create an original one. But put an example of an oxymoron or a paradox inside the chat for me, please. Again, put inside the chat. Put example inside the chat of oxymoron and a paradox. All right. Let me check inside the chat, see what y'all have. My nose will grow. I don't understand that one. Virtual reality, very good. Virtual reality, I like that. War is peace.
What
What?
he's trying to say is that if Pinocchio says my nose will grow now if and it grows, is he telling the truth or lying?
I don't think it's that deep. I think he need to give another example. Super weak. Very good. I like that. Open secret. I like that. The terrible beauty, a terrible beauty is born. Interesting. To save money, you have to spend it. Paradox, boy. Kill them with kindness. Paradox. Sweet sorrow. That's an oxymoron. Silent scream. Man, Chardonnay, that's a good one. Living dead. The beginning of the end. Pretty ugly. Jumbo elephant? Jumbo elephant is good. That's not oxymoron. You can't have a jumbo elephant. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Man, ice so cold that it burns like fire. You have to be cruel to be kind. Jumbo elephant. Race in slow time. Okay, awfully good. I like that. Man, that's a good one. Awfully good. Whatever you do in life will be insignificant, but it's very important that you do it. Ouch, man. Latavia, man, that's a good one. Man, that's a good one. Whoa, that is a good one. Super weak. Latalia, a terrible beauty is born. Sweet sorrow. I can resist anything but temptation. Achilles and turquoise. I don't understand that one. Marnik, deafening silence. Chardonnay, the more you try to impress people, the less impressed they'll be. Wow. Wow, that's a good one. Deep, 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 deep paradox. If nobody, I'm nobody. Who are you? I goes from non-real to real. I understand that one. Alone together. Man, that's a good one. If you go back in time to kill your grandfather wouldn't exist. Therefore, your dad wouldn't exist, and you wouldn't exist. That is, Claremont, that is Flash. That's literally the plot of Flash. Literally. Freezer burn. I like that.
I didn't know. I've never watched Flash before.
You've never watched Flash before? The new Flash that just came out?
What?
Oh wow.
That's crazy.
Nah, I'm not
What did you
interested in DC movies.
You haven't watched that?
Is he speaking English right now?
English.
Real.
He must be speaking a different language.
I want to know.
You watched it?
I think he's in a different generation.
Fox. That's what happened. That's it right there.
I'm serious. I'm serious. There was a new Flash that just came out, and that's the plot. All right, created exercise. He went back to change time and ended up changing a lot of stuff. All right, great exercise number 1. Let's quickly do this. This should be interesting. Instructions. We only have, what, 15 minutes to do this.
Mr. Badee, you see mines in the chat?
What y'all say?
It said, okay. it said you live once, but actually you die once. You live every day.
That's a good one. And an N for neither. So write O for oxymoron, P for paradox, and N for neither. Sorry, the first one is going to be bright as diamond. Number 2. Small crowd. Three. The more you spend, the more you save. Four. Deafening silence.
Mr. Mateen, my brother who already graduated ain't even do paradoxes yet.
So as you just asked me.
Yes, sir.
You like show off, boy. It's hard.
Excuse me, Mr. T. You made a mistake on number 1. It says bright as diamond.
Bright as diamond? Do I want bright as diamond? Maybe I should say bright as a diamond, eh? Yeah. It's hard. It's a stone. Can't resist anything but temptation. Just those 8 because we're running out of time. I'm just gonna give you 8. Write O for oxymoron, write P for paradox, and write N for neither. All right. Write O for oxymoron, write P for paradox, write N for neither.
Done, sir.
You're done?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Once you finish, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, once you finish, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp.
Mr. Petit, number 6 and number 1 would be similes.
Oh, no, I have no idea. All right, once you finish with your work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, once you finish with your work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp.
I'm finished, Mr. Petit.
All right, awesome.
Just sent you it.
All right.
Good night.
No, wait, where you going? Where you going? Where you going, Malik? Come on, we do this every night. We do this every night. You wait till we answer the questions, then you go. What you talking about?
Yes, sir. I forgot, sir.
All right, for those who are finished with the work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to
I
me
already
via
did,
WhatsApp.
sir.
That's awesome. Good. Anyone else? Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Mm-hmm.
Why rather could you go out to the previous slide?
Go back to the previous slide.
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is the previous slide.
Okay, thanks.
All right. All right. How many persons are finished?
I'm finished.
Okay.
I am.
All right, good.
Mr. Petit, could you carry it back to the slide for me, please?
You want to go to the previous slide?
Yes, sir.
All right, so this is the previous slide for those who didn't get it. All right, so let's answer these so that we can go. Good. Remember, we're gonna write O for oxymoron. We're gonna write P for paradox, and we're gonna write N for neither. All right, bright as diamond. What is that? Is that O, P, or N? Bright as diamond. Bright as a diamond. Is that O, P, or N?
N.
I put
O.
O?
I put N.
You put N? What is that? Bright as a diamond. What is that? That's actually a what? Someone said it earlier. That's a simile. Okay, so that's not a automyopia. So that's not an oxymoron nor a paradox. So it's a simile. So it's neither. All right, how many persons got that?
I did.
I did.
Very good.
I did.
I did.
Good stuff. Small crowd. Small crowd. What is that?
Oxymoron.
What y'all have? Y'all have to answer me now. What y'all
I
have?
have O.
Oh, very good. Oh.
I have O.
Oh, very good. Oh. Oxymoron. Why is that oxymoron? Because small and crowd don't really match. They are oxymorons of each other. Small crowd. Number 3, the more you spend, the more you save. What is that?
P.
P, very good.
Paradox.
Paradox. The more you spend, the more you save. Number 4, you have to be cruel to be kind.
O.
O,
P.
what y'all think
P.
that is? You have to be cruel to be kind. What do you think that is?
I have P.
Paradox.
P.
P. Can someone explain what this means? What do they mean that you have to be cruel to be kind? What does that mean?
If I try to explain it, my head might explode.
Maybe because people take it kind of for weakness, or you just have to be mean. Just no.
No.
Okay, so in order to be, what that meaning is, you have to be cruel to be kind is, for when people take your kindness for granted, you have to be cruel to give them tough love, but at the same time, you're being kind to them and just showing them the real world. And that's just, oh Lord, I can't even explain it.
Anyone else want to try? Kaden, you're very close. You're the closest. All right, let's say you're a basketball.
Like-
Go ahead.
Like to save someone or to help someone out, you have to be mean to them to like kind of to have no association with them. I don't know.
So it's sort of
Like you have to be cruel to them to actually help them out.
You have to be cruel to them to like motivate them to do better.
Okay. Anyone else before I explain it?
Tough love.
Tough love. Okay. Very good. You all are on the right path. Let's say, for example, you're a basketball coach, right? And your team is not performing well. They don't want to come to practice. They want to eat chip and drink soda. Now, if you just saying, yeah, buddies, we're good. Woo, yeah, y'all are so good. And they right there, they ain't doing their jumping jacks. They ain't running their sets. They ain't practicing. And you're just like, yeah, man, I just want to be nice with y'all. Come to dinner, da. Will they make it to the championship like that?
No.
Oh no, they could be obese.
Exactly. They will be obese. So you have to be cruel to them in order for, it says you have to be cruel to be kind. That means that you have to be cruel to be kind. That means that if you try to be kind to people, you are actually the one who is the cruelest. Think about it.
Me?
Yeah, by being kind, you're actually the most cruel person in the world. Because when you are kind, then people, they don't perform, they don't operate, they're not gonna do their jumping jacks. If you're just like, yeah, everybody celebrate, da. You just lovey-dovey, kind, da. They ain't gonna do nothing. They ain't gonna do their sets, they ain't gonna do jumping jacks, and they will lose the championship. So it is trying to say that the most kind people in the world is the most cruel people in the world because they give you tough love. That's what they're basically trying to say. All right. Number 5, deafening silence. What does that mean?
O.
Oxymoron. Number 6, swift as an eagle.
N.
Very good. N. Number 7, his heart is a stone. Everybody quiet on this one.
N.
His heart is a stone.
N.
What is that? That's
N.
also N. What type of figure of speech is this?
Is.
This is actually a metaphor. His heart is, yeah. Number 8, I can resist anything but temptation. What is that? P, paradox. Can someone explain this paradox? I can resist anything but temptation.
It's a paradox because if you have to resist something, then that means that thing is a temptation.
Yes, exactly. All right, so how many persons got all right? 8 out of 8. How many persons got all right? 8 out of 8.
I got it, Mr. Pati.
Very good. Very good. Anyone else got all right? All right, 8 out of 8. How many persons got all right? 8 out of 8.
I did.
Very good.
I did.
Excellent. For those persons who got all right, you can leave.
Mr. Petit,
Mr. Petit.
Yes, Naya.
I can leave.
Wait. Wait. Wait, one moment.
Oh, jeez.
Uh,
Got all my hopes up.
yeah, I ain't gonna keep y'all long. Lanaya and company, y'all know.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, anyone else? Anyone got 9 out of 10?
I did.
All right, good.
I got it, Mr. Petit. I got 9 out of 10, Mr. Petit.
All right. Okay, good. You can leave.
Good night.
Good night, Mr. D.
Previous slide, please.
All right, make sure I take a picture of your notes and send them to me via WhatsApp. The rest of you can go once your notes is already submitted.
Mr. Petit, could you get back to the slide, please?
Yeah, this is the previous slide.
Excuse me, Mr. D.
Yes.
May mo meet back yet. You could send in on say send in those please.
426
426.
8891.
Yes, sir.
Can you go back, please?
All right, no problem.
I'm done, Mr. Petit.
All right, good. You can leave. Naya, how far are you in the quadratic thing?